marching to uphold the rule of law in their country. Disgruntled by the alleged continued violation of justice, Zimbabwe's lawyers took their grievances to the highest court in the land.
We've been having problems in the courts. So our message today is we must leave the courts to do their work, and the court must remain independent.
We believe that justice should be for all. Just judicial officers should be free to practice being magistrates and being judges without the interference of the executive or the army. This is a democratic society, not a military junta.
At a media conference, the opposition also made allegations against the security forces.
But we know that there's a witch hunt, which witch hunt is meant to try and cripple the MDC. We are not going to take that lightly. We have our structures in the country. We have our constitutional rights, which we are going to invoke to defend ourselves in the context of peace.
Zimbabwean security forces have come under fire for failing to conduct themselves professionally. The government promises to investigate.
At no time do we condone any unlawful conduct by the security forces, which are obviously outside our mandate and responsibilities. To this end, any member who violates the law will only have themselves to blame, as the law will be applied without reservation.
The ANC says it is engaging its fraternal organization in Zimbabwe on these issues.
We need Zimbabweans to prosper so that they don't come to South Africa in their droves and then we start to be xenophobic and call them names. Zimbabweans are here because there is no employment in Zimbabwe. The economy of Zimbabwe must flourish. It's in our interest.
Meanwhile, ZANU-PF held talks with the ANC in Harare.
All sister former liberation movements must work as a collective in support of the Zimbabwean cause. G, that the parties are concerned with the proliferation of opposition political parties and civil society organizations, that is the NGOs, which is aimed at destabilizing and subsequently dislodging all former liberation movements from governing power.
Zambia, the current chair of SADC's Organon Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, says the Zimbabwean crisis impacts neighbouring countries. SADC has called for a collective effort to address the challenges there.
We also have a border with Zimbabwe, and we do recall over the years that we have also seen an influx of Zimbabweans coming into Zambia, and our presidents and any past administration, together with the SADC leaders, has spared no effort to ensure that let peace prevail in these countries. I think President Lungu's message is always that politics should not get us to a point where truly the citizens, the country degenerates.
President Emmerson Mnangagwa also promises to restore peace and stability and tackle the economic meltdown. Ndundu Sitole, SABC News.